In the shadows of power, there is a currency more valuable than gold, more liquid than oil, and more dangerous than uranium. For generations, powerful people followed a simple rule: avoid scandal at all costs, protect your reputation, control the narrative, and keep controversy away from your name. But decades before he entered politics, Donald Trump appeared to discover something different. In a media environment where thousands of voices compete for visibility every day, attention itself had become a form of power. And controversy wasn't always a threat. Sometimes it was fuel. To understand how this strategy evolved, we need to go back to 1980s Manhattan. At the time, Trump was one of many ambitious real estate developers competing for headlines in New York City. But unlike many of his competitors, he seemed to understand that publicity had value independent of success or failure. While others tried to suppress negative stories, Trump often inserted himself directly into the conversation. Journalists later reported that he occasionally contacted media outlets under aliases, such as John Miller and John Barron, promoting stories about himself and helping shape public narratives surrounding his business and personal life. The details remain debated, but the result does not. Donald Trump's name remained everywhere, and that constant visibility helped transform a local developer into a national celebrity. Then came television. In 2004, The Apprentice introduced Trump to millions of Americans. Every episode reinforced a carefully constructed image: the decisive executive, the dealmaker, the man in control. Whether viewers loved him or hated him, they understood the character. And in modern media, familiarity is powerful. Over 14 seasons, Trump learned something that reality television producers had already discovered: conflict attracts attention, drama creates engagement, and strong emotional reactions keep audiences watching. When Trump descended the escalator in Trump Tower in June 2015 to announce his presidential campaign, many political observers dismissed the moment as a publicity stunt. But what happened next surprised nearly everyone. Traditional politicians competed for media coverage, whereas Trump became the coverage. Every controversial statement generated headlines, every headline generated debate, and every debate generated more attention. The cycle fed itself. Critics viewed the controversies as evidence of recklessness. Supporters viewed the backlash as evidence that he was challenging an establishment they no longer trusted. The more media attention he received, the more difficult it became for competitors to break through the noise. And unlike traditional candidates who spend enormous sums on advertising, Trump often received billions of dollars worth of free media exposure, simply because every network, newspaper, and social platform was talking about him. The mechanics were remarkably simple. A controversial statement would dominate the news cycle. Media organizations would analyze it for days. Supporters and opponents would battle across television and social media. Then, before the conversation could fully settle, another controversy would emerge. The focus shifted and the cycle restarted again and again and again. To critics, this looked like chaos. To supporters, it looked like authenticity. To strategists, it looked like an attention management entirely. By 2016, Trump had demonstrated something that challenged decades of conventional political wisdom. Negative publicity did not always weaken a public figure. Under certain conditions, it could increase visibility, strengthen loyalty among supporters, and dominate public conversation. Whether this was intentional strategy, instinctive talent, or some combination of both, it still remains a matter of debate. But the outcome is difficult to dispute. Donald Trump changed the relationship between media, controversy, and political power. The old rulebook treated scandal as something leaders should avoid. Trump operated as though attention itself was the objective. And in an age where billions of people compete for visibility every day, that may be the most disruptive political lesson of the 21st century.